Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today I am clearly embracing the pinky purple vibe. I mean, could I have gone any more overboard? Shirt, lips, eyes. It just became its own thing, so we're gonna roll with it. Today we're going to be updating you on my progress in the Deck of Panning Project Pan. This is a project that was created by the incomparable Emily McInnes. As always, she will be linked in the description box below, as well as links to the community playlist and the game board. If this is your first time with me, welcome. If this is your first time with this project, I am so glad that you decided to click on this because this is such a fun and inventive project. The project was, as I said, created by Emily, but she actually drew inspiration from a booktuber by the name of Maddie. She will definitely be in the description box below, so if you enjoy reading, check her out. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into my progress. So I'm currently working on 5 products, and it's going to be a very exciting update. So the first thing that we're going to take a look at has actually been in this project the longest. This was drawn because of a card that was, I think, something to the extent of a brand that you own the most from. And for me, that is most likely ColourPop. So I chose Glass Bowl, which is a single, and hopefully you can see it, but I finally hit pan on this. ColourPop shadows are so hard to hit pan on, but I finally got there. This has been in the project since the introduction. That is 6 months, my friends, 6 months. So I did use this a total of 7 times in order to hit pan, and I am so thrilled to have gotten there. The next product comes to us from a card that was something to the effect of a category that you own the most from, and I settled on lip products because I have so many. So this is by Stila. This is in the shade Olivia, and it is in the color Balm formula. So I wanted to use this 25 times. I had 17 as of the last update. I have an additional 8 as of this update, meaning that I've hit the 25 usage goal. And I'm very glad to be finishing up with this. So this is what it looks like here. It's not rolled all the way up because that just, I haven't used it nearly enough for that to be of any consequence. So I really do enjoy this formula a lot. However, I don't like the color on myself. It just does not flatter my skin tones, in my opinion. So I'm really glad to be done with this, and to be very honest with you, I think I'm going to try to rehome it because even though I really love the texture and the formula, it is exactly as it states. It is a balmy formula, but it's nice and opaque, feels really comfortable on the lips. I just don't like the way it looks on me. So that will be rolling out as well. And finally, let's just keep on that train. I finished this guy off. This was drawn last update. For the card was A to Z brand. And so when I randomly generated a number, I got the letter I. So I chose from IT Cosmetics the Miracle Water. And I really love this product. In fact, it's one I could see myself repurchasing. So that was the mark right there. So we knew that it was not going to be a long haul product for sure, but I'm really glad to have finally used it up so that I can move it out of my collection. There's no reason to be holding on to products that are so close to finishing. So with that said, let's talk about the last 2 items that are in this project. So I do have this right here. This is from Pat McGrath. This is the Mothership Subliminal Platinum Bronze Palette. This was brought in a few months ago for the prompt, your favorite panner. I have many favorite panners, but this was chosen for Paula. Her channel is A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It. Always say I love that handle, but she will be linked in the description box below as well. In her Pan in Every Palette project, She is working on a similar Pat McGrath palette. Hers is the Livy in Rose, and she is working on kind of a shimmery purple. So I chose a shimmery purple as well since I don't own that palette. So this is the shade that I am working on, this one right up here. It is in the shade Ritualistic. I want to use it 25 times. As of the last update, I had used it 13, but I only used it once since then. So we're only at 14, so we have quite a ways to go on this baby right here. And then I've also got this little tiny thing. This was brought in for the prompt, something to the effect of to represent another project. So I chose Pan That Brand because a lot of people are panning Becca products right now because they are sadly going to be closing up shop in just a few months' time. So I chose this teeny weeny little deluxe sample of Champagne Pop, and I would like to hit pan on it. As you can see, there is no pan as of yet, but I have been using it very, very consistently. I have used it, ooh, I didn't write that down. I did use it, what is this? 18 times, yep, 18 times since our last update. So hopefully if I can maintain that kind of consistency, perhaps I will hit pan during the next update, but we'll see, we'll see. I use a very fluffy brush and I do definitely diffuse highlighter out. It's something that I really love highlight, but I like it to be a little bit more blended, I guess. So I had used it 27 times prior to this and an additional 18. I'm not going to try to do that math, but we're working on it. We're working on it. So that means we've got 3 new cards to draw. Let me get the game board out because I was not prepared. All right, now Emily does rearrange the game board every month, typically around the 10th, so that even if you draw the same card that you've drawn a previous time, it will have a different prompt associated with it. So that also means you might get the same prompt again. Now, the way that this works, and I do have my super awesome Harry Potter cards that I got off of Amazon and are always linked in the description box below because they are so gosh darn cute. But they have all the cards in them. In the rules of the game, you're supposed to keep one of your jokers in. I have 2 jokers in here because I thought they were just so cute. It was the 2 sides of the Marauders map. So I just couldn't take them out. So let's go ahead. I will shuffle just a few more times because why not? Why not? I always shuffle prior to sitting down to film, but you know. One more time just to see how it goes. All right, so let's go ahead and split the deck. We have here, is that the 6 of Diamonds? So we'll see what that corresponds to. The 6 of Diamonds is a veto. Ooh, I get to kick something out. I know what I'm going to do. Fun. Okay, so with the veto, we are going to kick out the eyeshadow. I'm working on so many eyeshadows across so many different projects, and in that kind of purpley shade, because I have the 50 Shades of Purple project pan that I jumped into. I'm only updating that one on Instagram, so make sure you check me out. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull this baby out right here. And we're going to go ahead and choose some more cards. All right, so shuffled one more time. Let's cut the deck. And we have, do we have our first face card? Oh my gosh, we have our first face card. So this is a Jack of Spades. The face cards are always the same, and they are the same regardless of suit. So for a Jack, whole collection roulette. Ooh. That's going to be interesting. Okay, I will figure that mess out here in just a minute because I don't have anything really set up to do that. Although, you know what, we can make that work. Okay, I will figure something out. Let's go ahead and draw another card. Here we go. This is the 5 of Clubs. The 5 of Clubs is, where are you? Ooh, something nostalgic. That's interesting. All right, one more shuffle. And then we'll draw our last card. All right. Oh wait, no, I think we have to draw one more. We do, we have to draw 2 more because I vetoed something. Yep. All right, here we go. This is the 4 of Spades, the 4 of Spade pattern. Oh no, that's the 5, just kidding. Pick your space. Okay, cool, I get to pick anything. Okay, okay, okay. All right, one last card to draw. That is going to be right here. This is the 8 of Clubs. Subscription box. I have tons from subscription boxes. I've had so many over the years. Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to jump off camera. I'm going to pick some items and then we'll come back and we'll see what we are working with. All right, my friends, we are back with some new products to go ahead and add into this project. So let's go ahead and start with the 5 of Clubs. This is for the prompt, something nostalgic. So I chose this right here. This is so old school YouTube. It's so old school, it hurts. So this is by Physicians Formula. These are the highlighting strips, highlighting bricks, something like that. The name, oh, shimmer strips. So yeah, I would like to use this 25 times and that is all we're going to do with this. So I'm excited. I haven't used that in a very, very long time. Okay, so the next one that we chose was the 4 of Spades, and this allowed me to choose my own space. So I chose the prompt, something I wish that I had returned. And that is this right here. This is the ABH Norvina collection. This is the Mini Pro Pigment Palette Volume 2. I don't like this. I really wish that I had just returned it. I've hardly used it, don't like it. So I'm gonna try to use each shade twice. I feel like that is a good goal to make. Use each shade twice and then call it good. The third card that we're going to be looking at is this one right here. This is the 8 of Clubs. This is for something that you received in a subscription box. I chose this right here. This is from Laura Geller. This is the Baked and Brighten in the shade Tropic Hues. This came out of a BoxyCharm a very long time ago. I actually quite like it, but I haven't used it in a really, really long time. So I am gonna stick with my magic number of 25 uses, and then we can go ahead and call it done on that. So that finally leaves our Jack. And that was, if you'll recall, a whole collection roulette. So what I did is I found my notebook with my inventory on it. And I don't have a fun spreadsheet like so many other people do that actually has everything. I did at one point, but I just never kept up with it, so yeah. So what I did was I took and I counted how many categories I had in my inventory, and there are 36. So I'm gonna randomize the category, and then from there, I'm just gonna choose something, and I think that that will be sufficient. So I have my pretty random app up. I have 1 through 36. 24. Okay, let's figure out what that is. 24 is eyeliner pencil. Okay, ooh, I already know what I want to use because I've been using it a ton. Hold tight. All right, my friends. This is what we are going to be using for our eyeliner pencil. This is by ColourPop. This is the Creme Gel Liner in the shade Wildcat. This was in the Sandstone collection, if I'm not mistaken. but it is this really beautiful golden olive sort of shade, and I'm super obsessed with it. I use it so freaking much. This is what it looks like. It's super reflective and absolutely gorgeous. I think of all of the ColourPop eyeliners that I own or have owned over the years, this one is probably my favorite. So I'm going to set a usage goal on this one as well of 25 uses. And I think that will be easy breezy because I love using it so much. There we have it. That is my update. I have basically a brand new set of items that I'm going to be working on. And I have to say, that kind of refresh is so invigorating, being able to just change out so many things. So I'm really super thrilled with everything, well, almost everything that I've chosen, and I'm very excited to start working on it. If you've enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I hope that you'll consider subscribing. Also, please check out all of the amazing people that are linked down below. Emily, Maddie, the community playlist, the whole 9 yards, and if this is something that you think that you would get enjoyment out of joining, it is not too late. It is open to everybody. Please go ahead and join in if you would like to. As always, everything that I am wearing will also be linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you are having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.